Boss, born Lachelle Marie Laws, may very well have been the first female gangster rapper in hip-hop. With her lyrical skill and sharp delivery, she had bars and was nice. It is a shame that when people mention the top female rappers, her name rarely comes up. She is also frequently overlooked among Detroit rappers, preceding the rise of Eminem and D12. This is the poignant story of Boss, who achieved chart success under Russell Simmons' newly formed Def Jam West label. Her career, however, was tragically cut short by decades-long health battles, stemming from her fierce determination and the harsh lifestyle she embraced while chasing her dream. Her eventual passing in 2024 was a result of chronic kidney failure. Boss, born Lachelle Marie Laws, had a surprisingly proper upbringing in Detroit, Michigan. Born in 1969, she was the youngest of two sisters. Her mother was a school teacher and her father was an auto worker, and both were church deacons. She grew up on the west side, south of 8 Mile, and even went to private school, where she stated she had to fight all through. She was the captain of her cheerleading team and a member of the homecoming court. By high school, Boss had fallen in love with hip-hop, with NWA being her favorite and most significant influence. After graduating high school, she briefly attended Oakland Community College but dropped out, as her true goal was to become a gangster rapper. She knew that to get a major record deal, she would have to leave Detroit. She first went to New York with her friend Dee, whom she met in college, but labels rejected her because she didn't use enough profanity in her raps and didn't talk about violence, killing, guns, and alcohol in her songs enough. Frustrated, she turned fully into a gangster rapper image and headed to California, specifically Compton. For the first 2 years in California, life was brutal. Boss and Dee were homeless, sleeping at bus stops and on park benches, drinking and smoking daily. To survive, they would sell cocaine and weed and faced a bunch of sexual predators who wanted to kidnap them and do things to them. Her mother later stated that they were sending her money every week, enough for her to stay in a hotel like the Embassy Suites, but she chose to live in the streets. After linking up with producers connected to DJ Quick, her talent was finally heard. Russell Simmons caught wind of her on an AMG track and was so impressed that he signed her to his new label, Def Jam West. Boss became Simmons' pet project, and the label's first female MC, with Russell Simmons stating he believed the same women who bought Ice Cube and NWA records would buy hardcore female rap if given the chance. The group, named Boss, B*Cheese on some S***T, consisted of her and her friend DJ Irene D. Moore. On May 25, 1993, Boss released her debut album, Born Gangstas, which was a critical success. It hit number 22 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 3 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart, eventually being certified gold. Her first single, Deeper, hit number 1 on the Hot Rap Singles chart and spent 13 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. The second single, Recipe of a Hoe, also hit number 1 on the Hot Rap Singles charts. Following her success, Boss toured on the '93 Chronic Tour, and even Tupac Shakur wanted her and her friend Dee to join his group Thug Life, considering them the best female rap group in the game. Despite her success, her image soon faced intense scrutiny. In 1994, some fans and critics became aware that Boss was considered fake and not really about that gangster life, after she did an interview with the Wall Street Journal. The interview highlighted her middle-class upbringing, her two parents, and her attendance at a private Catholic school. This information was not entirely new, as her mother was on the intro of her album, telling the world about her good upbringing. Her mother also revealed in an interview that Boss didn't need to live on the streets in LA because they were sending her money every week. The label relationship soon soured. After moving to Texas and having a child, Boss finished her second album. However, Russell Simmons was not satisfied with the results and ended up dropping her from the Def Jam West roster. The devastating tragedy of her health began around 1994/1995. Her kidneys started failing, causing a host of health issues. Boss herself attributed the problem to all the drinking she did while trying to get a record deal in LA. She stated that she would smoke and drink Old English and Boone Farm wine all day, and this alcohol abuse destroyed her kidneys. She ended up moving back in with her parents and was on dialysis for about 3.5 years. The doctors warned her that she wouldn't live long if she couldn't find a donor soon, as she only weighed about 80 pounds. The grim chapter of Boss's life was a continuous, decades-long battle against kidney failure. Luckily, she received a life-saving transplant from a friend of a friend with a matching blood type. With a new kidney, she attempted to revive her music career, and was featured on Crazy Bones songs in 2001. Her dedication was intense. She would hook up in 4 in the studio like it was nothing, and was taking about 45 kidney pills every day. Despite the transplant, her health struggles were relentless. In May 2011, she revealed her urgent need for a second kidney due to suffering from renal disease. The situation worsened significantly in 2017 when she suffered from a major stroke and a seizure. By 2021, she was forced to start a GoFundMe campaign to help pay for medical bills and a kidney transplant. She raised close to $18,000. Tragically, on March 11, 2024, Boss died at a hospital in Southfield, Michigan, from kidney failure. She was 54 years old. The hip-hop community finally rallied to acknowledge her legacy. Rapper Bun B posted saying she was one of the best females, and a dear friend. Legendary rapper Kurtis Blow posted that she would never be forgotten. Even Eminem shared a tweet about her death, saying, "Boss rep the D. So well as a pioneer, such a talented MC, rest in peace." Boss was a great lyrical rapper and will truly be missed for the doors she opened for female rappers.